Hey folks, this is Mary. Welcome back to my channel. So, as you know, it's time for 30 inks, 30 days. And I have been scrambling trying to get ready. I don't know what is holding me up. I thought at the beginning of March I had everything all planned out, and over the course of March I changed my plans about 100 times. So for April, I am going to use all of my Noodlers inks. I have a bunch of bottles, and I have a few samples, and I have some samples that people sent to me. And the reason I wanted to use my Noodlers ink is because someone asked me to show my Noodlers collection, and that gave me the idea to use these inks for April. So I thought I would just run through all the inks that I have, like a little preview of the month, and then talk a little bit about how I want to do my daily ink sampling, which I'm still not exactly sure how I want to do, but maybe we can figure that part out together. So I will just start from one end and go to the other end. So this is 54th Massachusetts. It's a really pretty bluish ink, but it's famous for feathering terribly. And here is Lexington Gray, which is a very nice gray and permanent. And 54th Massachusetts is permanent too. And something else I've been thinking about is testing the water fastness of some of these inks. This is Shaw's Rose. And then we have Midnight Blue. Sometimes on these labels it's a little hard to see where the name is, but there it is right there, Midnight Blue. And this is one that I just got. This is Texas Bluebonnet, so I'm excited about that one. And let me see, this is Black Swan in English Roses. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the Australian Roses version, but if you haven't seen the English one, we are going to see that in April. And then we have Navajo Turquoise, one of the first inks I ever bought. And this is Habanero, a nice orange. And this is Ottoman Azure. And this one is an exclusive to Goulet Pens, Noodler's Purple Heart. And I kind of have mixed feelings about that one. But I'm crazy about exclusive inks, so as soon as I heard that was an exclusive, I had to get it. This is Noodler's Yellow. And you can see it's very translucent. I don't think I'm going to try to write with this one this month. I got this one specifically for ink mixing, but I thought I would show it since I'm showing all of my inks. And then here is the Black Swan in Australian Roses, the very well-known Noodler's color. And Apache Sunset. Oh, another nice orange. They have quite a few nice oranges. And then this is one of my newer ones. I believe this one is called Baltimore Canyon Blue, but I've heard it called several different things. And in fact, I think I've heard it called Blue Whales and Blue Crabs, but I'm pretty sure the official name of it is Baltimore Canyon Blue. And I have my gigantic bottle of Heart of Darkness. Also one of the first bottles I ever bought, and I thought I was just going to use it all up, but silly me. How much of this have I used? Can I even tell? I can't really see the level in the bottle, but I have only begun to scratch the surface in that bottle. And I also have a bottle of the Whiteness of the Whale. And again, I don't intend to write with this one. I got this one specifically for ink mixing, just like with the yellow. Although I have not yet used any of these inks for ink mixing. But I think, well, I think I did make a video about mixing them when I was trying to replicate Chris Science's purple color. But I mean, just you know, playing around with the inks myself. I haven't done that. So these are some samples that pen friend Casey sent to me. And we have Noodler's Cardinal Kestrel. I've heard a lot about that one, but I've never used it. And here is Noodler's Green. And Whaleman's Sepia. Q-Ternity. And, oh, there's 54th Massachusetts. Got a big old bottle of that one. Let's see, Mandalay Maroon. And Proctor's Ledge. I actually just saw a video about Proctor's Ledge the other day. I never knew what it was referring to, but I've been watching these really weird history videos on YouTube lately. So now I know what Proctor's Ledge is. This is Liberty's Elysium, which I think is another Goulet exclusive, but I haven't gotten a bottle of that one yet. And, oh, there's some more Australian Roses. And Noodler's X Feather. And, oh, there's Apache Sunset. And Nightshade. I've heard good things about Nightshade. That one should be a lot of fun. And Noodler's Black. I made the decision to buy this giant bottle of Heart of Darkness, so I've never gotten a bottle of Noodler's Black, but from what I'm understanding now that I've been using pens for a while, is that Noodler's Black is more water resistant. So I probably should have gotten a bottle of that in the beginning, but yeah, no, live and learn. Let's see, I also have Noodler's Antietam. My camera doesn't seem to want to focus. Noodler's Antietam. And, oh, what is that? Noodler's Cactus Eel. Groon Cactus Eel. I thought there was another one over here. And I also have a sample of King Philip's Requiem that Chris Sines sent me. So I'll be trying that one out too. And I think that puts me pretty close to 30. And if I have to pop over to the Norfolk Stationery and get a couple of more colors, you know, that's a hardship that I'm willing to undertake. So let's talk a little bit about how I would like to do my swatches. I made up this little card. I had it rolled up in my pen roll, so it's a little curly, but maybe I can get it to flatten out. Hopefully you guys can see that. So I would like to do a swatch, and then the ink name, the pen, and then a little writing sample, you know, the quick brown fox, whatever. And the size that I'm using, whether it's a bottle or a sample, and the size of the bottle. And then I was thinking about doing like a drying test, you know, how quickly it smears or how long it takes to not smear, and maybe a water test, and then swabbing it down here with, you know how sometimes people do the 1 pass, 2 pass, 3 passes. So sometimes I think this will be really great, and then other times I think this is way too involved. So we'll see what I end up doing, and what I begin doing in the month might not be what I'm doing at the end of the month. So we'll see how that goes. And then as far as my pen, I have changed my mind about the pen so much. The original intention of 30 Inks, 30 Days was to use the same pen and just ink it up every day, use it for that day, and then clean it out, and the next day use a different pen. So I originally had wanted to use a TWSBI Go to do that. And then I couldn't decide what nib size to use. And then I thought, well, maybe I need to use a broad or a stub and a fine so I can get, you know, different, you know, see the different line widths of the pens. And then I thought, well, the Go's, they have this piston in them, and the silicone grease might wear out if I'm cleaning them every day. So I might have to take them apart and re-grease them, and that's really complicated. So then I thought maybe I should use a cartridge converter, which is easier to clean. And then which ones of those should I use, and which nib should I use? Oh my goodness, I have been round and round about this for like 2 weeks. So here I am back at my TWSBI Go, and I think I'm just gonna go with this one. This is a clear TWSBI Go with a broad nib, and I'm just gonna use this for everything. And I'm going to use it to write in my notebook. Let me show you my notebook. So this is my little, my little fountain pen paradise book. It's an Exceed notebook. So I've set up a little calendar on here, and I'll swatch and ink every day, and then I'll do a writing sample with them on this Exceed paper. And then I also have a journal. I've been using a Midori MD notebook for my journal. So I thought it would be nice to set up a little writing sample in that every day, which I have done in previous journals. And it's just nice to look back and see all the different colors. And it's also nice to see this on different paper. And I've got a Clairefontaine notebook around here somewhere. I really like Clairefontaine paper, and I wanted to write on that just to see what the inks look like. And I have a bunch of Noodler's inks, but there are some that I have never had in a pen, and then there are others that I've used lots and lots of times. So this will be really good for me to see what the different pens and inks, what the different inks look like on different papers. So that is my plan for the month, and we shall see how that plan goes. So hopefully I will see you on day 1. So until next time, take care. Bye-bye.